This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Hashtag Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Redbus. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
It's time for Filmy Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Another weekend of a lot of entertainment that's waiting for you to happen on OTT platforms as well as on the theatre screens. If you're a Ranveer Singh fan, this is so for you because these next 2 weeks, which is starting today, up until the 19th of March, and then also a lot beyond that, it's a time where you will be celebrating Ranveer Singh, starting with the re-release of one of his biggest hit, in fact the only big hit of the year 2025, to again the sequel that's going to happen next weekend. Well, I'm going to talk about all of it, but before I get to any of that, let me give you a little bit of an update of what I've been watching and how much I loved it. So it's safe to say that it is Annie's review, The Night Agent. If you've not been a fan or if you've not even heard about it, well, it's time for you to look up The Night Agent on Netflix. And if you are a fan of thrillers, then this is definitely for you. Spy, something to do with politics and a lot of mysteries and secret services involved, then this is definitely for you. The third season released only last month and I've binge watched it, thoroughly loving it. So go catch it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
क्वार्टर प्लानिंग तो हो जाएगी, बट वीकेंड प्लानिंग कब करोगे दोस्त?
You serious?
Go-MMT Radio. Hashtag Go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
It's tradition on my show. I start off with, of course, a review of something that I'm watching on the OTT platforms and then move on straight to the theatre releases across India. And I have to talk to you about the re-release of what is called as Dhurandhar. Yeah, if you're a Ranveer Singh fan, you know how big a hit it was in the year 2025, the movie Dhurandhar, which kind of put Ranveer Singh in the spotlight. But along with him, a lot of other guys who were playing very strong characters, and many of them will be coming back in the Dhurandhar new sequel, the second one that will be releasing next week. So if you hadn't caught it in the theatres earlier, it's time for you to kind of revisit what really happened in the first one so you know how to link it to the second one. I mean, it went on to become the biggest Bollywood release ever, and which is why it's only fair for them to re-release, because they feel and they're quite sure and confident that many more of their fans will come for a re-watch. That's definitely happening. Now, apart from that, reminders of him. A woman gets out of prison after 5 years and tries to rebuild a life in the town where she accidentally killed her boyfriend. Now, his parents won't let her near her daughter, and the bar owner next door is the only person who is kind to her. Colleen Hoover co-wrote the screenplay from her own novel with Vanessa Caswell directing. Micah Monroe plays the lead. I think I like the plot because in a very chaotic sort of an environment that we are living in, it's only fair to deal with a concept or to even watch a concept that is highly plausible, and how one can actually go through those human emotions to get your life back to normal. It's a tough one. It's a good one. Go catch it if you like it.
Go-MMT Radio.
Hello, Go Trippers. Our customers are our brand ambassadors, and so here's requesting that each one of us inculcate customer focus as a part of our value system in our day-to-day jobs. Hello, I'm Mohit Kabra, and you're listening to Go-MMT Radio. Headset Go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
On Filmy Friday, after theatre releases and after my review of one of the series that I was watching on Netflix, it's time for the OTT new releases this week. Let's start with Rooster. Steve Carell, one of the legendary comedians we know of, stars as author Greg Russo, nicknamed Rooster, whose visit to his daughter's university quickly descends into chaos. Created by Bill Lawrence and Matt Tarses, it's a 10-episode comedy following him navigating modern academia and attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Sounds like a fun plot, streaming on Geo Hotstar. One Piece, the second season. This is where Luffy and the Straw Hats set sail for the extraordinary Grand Line, a legendary stretch of sea where danger and wonder await at every turn as they search for the world's greatest treasure while encountering bizarre islands, and formidable new enemies. It's an 8-episode season covering the Logtown arc, Reverse Mountain arc, Whiskey Peak arc, introducing fan favorite character Tony Chopper, and quite a few of the other things that you'd enjoy watching in the season if you've already caught the first one, because this is the live action adaptation of Elikiro Oda's manga, streaming on Netflix. Now let's move on to Louis Theroux inside the Manosphere. Now Louis travels to Miami, New York and Marbella to immerse himself in the world of extreme online influencers and content creators redefining modern masculinity, exploring terms like red pilling, examining how these figures influence young men's values globally. It's a documentary that features key figures including Harrison Sullivan of the HS Tiki Toki fame, Myron Gaines, to even Justin Waller, Ed Matthews. This is where online influences or influencers are actually affecting today's day and age globally, the youth and their values. Now that is Netflix again. Let's move on to Fatal Seduction in its 3rd season now. On what should have been a wedding day celebration, Jacob, played by Prince Grootboom, is rocked by the shocking death of his fiancée. And now startling allegations surface and there is a fallout. There is one that is caught in a scandal that spirals far beyond a single crime. There are secrets unraveled, loyalties and lives are threatened in its wake. Wow, there is a detective played by Thando Tabethi who edges closer to uncovering the truth. Again, this is a crime thriller, a mystery, concepts that never grow old on you when it comes to OTT platforms, when it simply comes to entertainment.
Hello, fellow trippers. This is Satish Mani, and you are listening to GO-MMT Radio Headset Go.
GO-MMT Radio. Headset Go.
I want you to grab all the opportunities in the coming months.
Sure, boss. I have already applied for leaves to avail all the long weekends of this year.
GO-MMT Radio. Headset Go.
Filmy Friday on GO-MMT Radio.
OTT releases on Filmy Friday. That's what's happening right now. This is Annie on GO-MMT Radio. Nicole Kidman is back on the small screen, or should I say on a screen that really matters these days. Scarpetta is the name of the series, where Nicole is playing Dr. K. Scarpetta, an unrelenting forensic pathologist determined to serve as the voice of victims, unmasking a serial killer, proving that her career-making case from 28 years prior isn't her undoing. It's an 8-episode series unfolding across 2 timelines, chronicling the doctor's early years as chief medical examiner in the late 90s to her present-day return to her hometown. That's a lovely thriller is what I can say. It does have drama, it has a mystery, and with Nicole in the forefront, definitely going to be a good watch. Streaming on Prime Video. Let's move on to Made in Korea. This is entertainment from India. A young woman from a small town in Tamil Nadu faces devastating circumstances when her childhood dream of visiting South Korea finally comes true. Her boyfriend's betrayal leaves her stranded alone in Seoul. Shenba, the girl from Tamil Nadu, now must navigate loneliness, cultural challenges, and racism while discovering her own resilience. Never before have we heard of a concept like this, and we've put one of our own in South Korea, a place and its culture, more importantly the pop culture of that place that has taken over the world. It's a rage in India, right? The film also stars the Squid Game fame Park Hee-jin and Noho Jin. It is on Netflix. And now more from the Indian scene. We've got Sankalp, Nana Patekar making his OTT debut as Math Saab, an influential educator in this socio-political thriller inspired by the ancient Chanakya Chandragupta chronicles reimagined for modern India. The series depicts a high-stakes clash between the mentor and his student, exploring power, loyalty, ambition through the lens of sanskar, satta and samarpan. Directed and produced by National Award-winning filmmaker Prakash Jha, it also stars Sanjay Kapoor, Mohammad Zishan, Ayub, Neeraj Kabi, Kubra Seth and Kranti Prakash Jha. Good plot indeed, streaming on Amazon MX Player. Let's move on to local times. There are 4 friends who are battling to save Namma Sedi, a struggling regional newspaper facing extinction in the digital age. Now they're navigating comical mishaps, confronting a formidable adversary. The quartet then becomes determined to protect the legacy of their beloved local weekly. It's a Tamil comedy exploring friendship, perseverance, but more importantly, the clash between traditional journalism and modern media. I think it's coming at a time when we absolutely need it. We do know what's happening to traditional journalism. And if we can get a perspective, then I think it'll throw light upon how and what the future can hold for us. Yeah, it's kind of, there's subtle messaging and kind of some thoughts that we can mull over. Watch it on Prime Video.
Hello everyone, this is Leander Pace and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
रुको जरा सबर करो
टाइम है एक ब्रेक का। अच्छा, ब्रेक से याद आया, दोस्त अभी तक टी पॉट वाला नहीं आया।
Oh, hell no!
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Filmy Friday on GO-MMT Radio.
This is Filmy Friday on GO-MMT Radio. I'm your host Annie. One of my favorite franchises, Zootopia 2, which was in the theatres until about 2 months ago, is now going to be on an OTT platform. Yes, it's finally here, streaming on Geo Hotstar. Rookie cops Judy Hopps, played by Guinevere Goodwin, and Nick Wilde, played by Jason Bateman. They find themselves on the twisting trail of a great mystery when Gary the Snake, played by Ke-Huy Quan, arrives in Zootopia and turns the animal metropolis upside down, and they've got to crack the case. This is a BAFTA award-winning sequel I'm talking about, which has already earned 96% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Well, I did tell you, streaming on Hotstar, and I know you're going to be at it. The next one, Virgin River, one of the longest running American television series. It's in its 7th season now. Newlyweds Mel, played by Alexandra Breckenridge, and Jack, played by Martin Henderson, pursue their dream of adopting a baby when one of Mel's pregnant patients offers them an unexpected pathway to parenthood. Now, but Virgin River remains far from quiet. This time they face medical board investigation, that is Doc Tim Matheson, that could end his practice. Brady discovers his girlfriend drained his bank account, and Mike has proposed to Bree despite knowing she slept with Brady. Oh, lots of twists and turns. Charmaine's mysterious disappearance also happens, which sends Jack into a desperate search. It's a 10-episode season introducing new faces including Sarah Canning, Cody Kersley, and Austin Nichols, streaming on Netflix. Dynasty, the Murdochs. Now, this is drawing on thousands of pages of never-before-seen documents, emails, and text messages. 4-part docu-series chronicling the Rupert Murdoch's media empire. Now, the 94-year-old patriarch makes one last play to ensure his chosen heir, Lachlan, maintains control, but there are tensions that explode between him and his other adult children, James, Elizabeth, and Prudence MacLeod. So if you want to know anything about Rupert Murdoch, that is the most talked about gentleman we do know, a legend when it comes to media empires, then this one's for you. Streaming on Netflix. And the last one, The Family McMullen. 30 years after Edward Burns' Sundance Grand Jury Prize-winning indie hit The Brothers McMullen, the Irish-American family have returned to Brooklyn, now twice divorced, and in his 50s, Barry has to navigate a romantic chaos while trying to keep his family together. Now, his 20-something kids also face their own relationship entanglements, his brother, sister-in-law, everybody. Romantic hurdles of their own that everyone faces, a family drama. If you're interested in one, this one's for you. It's streaming on Geo Hotstar. Well, with that, I have come to the close of Filmy Friday and the long list of offerings that OTT platforms as well as theatres have for you this weekend. So go make the most of it while you keep your travel plans, which may be facing hurdles thanks to the war situation. There is chaos around, but I'm sure it will get back on soon. So if you want to make any future plans, I think you need to keep looking into your bucket list and start taking them off. Start planning at least. And with the help of MMT, everything's going to be just the way you want it. I will see you back on Monday with Badhai Ho. Till then, stay safe and keep planning your future travels.
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB Bo, and Redbus.